What's the word? What's the word, man? It's your boy, Mr. Check the Temperature. Before we get started on today's topic, I need you to do me a couple of favors. First thing I need you to do is thumbs up the video and comment. Let me know where you from. Let me know if you're rolling with the Baltimore Ravens this weekend because it's going down. But also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting that bell button, most importantly. That way you're notified each and every time that I drop content on this channel. Now, it is time to talk about something that I am very passionate about. It is time to talk about something that I am anticipating and have been anticipating this entire week. It is championship weekend in the NFL, and that means it's only one game to talk about, and that is the number one ranked Baltimore Ravens against the number 3 ranked, respectfully, Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this game is headlined by 2 of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League in Patrick Mahomes from the Kansas City Chiefs and our one and only Lamar Jackson for the Baltimore Ravens, soon to be 2-time MVP Lamar Jackson. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. Okay, you telling me you this big-time Ravens fan. I see the thumbnail. It says, prove me wrong. What is going on here? Well, let me tell you this. Again, I've been a Baltimore Ravens fan since that guy over there was drafted to the Baltimore Ravens. That's 2002. So that means before Lamar got here, I was a Ravens fan. That means while Lamar is here, I'm a Ravens fan. And, you know, hopefully in 15 years from now, when he leaves the team and retires, I'll still be a Baltimore Ravens fan. So let me tell you this. When I say prove me wrong, I'm one of those. I'm a real Ravens fan. I was having real intrepidation. I was having real conflicted feelings when it came to Lamar Jackson. And why? Because as long as I've been watching football, long as I've been playing football. Now, before we get into that, let me give you a little bit of my background. I played in high school. Everybody did. But I also played in college. Not a lot of you have. I'll take it even a step further. I played a couple years of arena ball till I blew out my knee. And I currently am a high school football official, so I am very knowledgeable of the game, at least to my, you know what I'm saying, standard, I guess, of knowing about sports, specifically the game of football. But to say all of this, I even got a Ravens tattoo from 2012 when we won the last Super Bowl. And I'm looking to add this year's Super Bowl onto that tattoo. I say all that to say this. Lamar Jackson, in order to go where we want to go, ultimately, the Baltimore Ravens want to go, you have to prove me wrong. Not to say that you haven't done that already. Now, what do you say? Now, what do you mean prove you wrong, Tim? I mean simply this. I asked the question that not a lot of people wanted to ask, and I asked it early. Did you want to invest at that time $40 million into your quarterback, which was an astronomical amount of money back then when we was talking? But now it seemed like pennies. Did you want to invest $50 million into your quarterback that couldn't throw outside the numbers, that was deemed a running quarterback? Prove me wrong, Lamar. Now, you've done that. The questions that I had when your contract was coming up, the questions I had a couple years ago before Deshaun Watson became a little whatever, a little weird if you ask me personally, when he was just playing quarterback and that's all we knew him for was his ability at the quarterback position. I asked, did you want Lamar? Would you take Lamar? Knowing that at that point in time, he was a fundamentally, foundationally, primarily running quarterback. Now, could he throw the ball? Yes, but it was inconsistent. Did he have the weapons? No, definitely not the weapons he got right now. This is a whole new pot of tricks. We playing in a whole new bag in 2023. We know that. But the question has to be asked. Lamar Jackson, or not even a question, the statement has to be addressed. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove us wrong. The naysayers, the doubters, the ones that didn't believe in your talent, the ones that looked over you when not 31, but 32 teams looked over you. Even the Baltimore Ravens had to trade back into the first round to get you. Let's not make no mistake. Prove us wrong. Now, when you got to the Baltimore Ravens and when you were selected In that 32nd pick in the first round, you had one thing to say. What was Baltimore going to get out of you? A Super Bowl. So if not now, then when, Lamar Jackson? Because I'm looking around, it ain't going to get no easier. It's not going to get no easier. It's Patrick Mahomes about to be here for the next decade. You got Justin Herbert. He just got a brand new quarterback. You got Joe Burrow. He don't look like he going nowhere. We got all these different teams. If not now, when, Lamar? Prove me wrong. Now, I will say this in Lamar's defense. He has become a hell of a passer. We know the numbers from this year. 24 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. Sounds elite to me. That's over a 3-to-1 ratio. Touchdown to interception. I'm not mad at that. But again, in order to go where we want to go, in order to go to Vegas as a participant and not a spectator, Lamar Jackson, you got to prove me wrong. And I'm rooting for you, Lamar. I want you to prove me wrong. But understand where my fandom comes from. Understand where my foundational support lies in the Baltimore Ravens. I am a Baltimore Ravens fan. Now, that means, of course, you've been ingratiated into my family. You know, you're more than welcome to pull up anytime you want to come up to a family barbecue. We got you, my boy. But you have the opportunity right now to open up a whole new can of worms for the NFL. Will you be the first quarterback to be deemed primarily a running quarterback, foundationally a running quarterback, to win a Super Bowl? Now, I believe it. I believe it's your year. I believe you will. People are asking, will he live up to the moment? Is the moment too bright? You talking about the Heisman winner? You talking about the 2019 unanimous MVP? That one now, you can speak to the playoff record, which is 2-3. But you also have to speak to the evolution of this offense. You also have to speak to the new bags of tricks that we playing with. Zay Flowers, Nelson Aguilar, Odell Beckham Jr. That's crazy that I said his name third, ain't it? Whoa. Isaiah Likely. Insert Mark Andrews, who we know is coming right off of injury reserve. He's been practicing for 2 weeks. We got Justice Hill. We got Dalvin Cook. We got Gus Edwards. So we got the whole stable. The stars have aligned. If not now, when, Lamar? If not now, when? We look around at this team. This is a special team led by a special defense. 2 of the best inside linebackers in the National Football League, in Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen. Probably the best tandem in the NFL at the inside linebacker position, if you ask me. We got Ndike, all-pro, inside lineman. Probably not going to be on the team next year. We got to be honest. He's leading the team, the franchise, in sacks. Think about that. You see those guys behind me? He got more sacks than them in a single season. Think about who we've had: the Bark Scotts, the Terrell Suggs, the Haloti Ngata. Yes, I've been around for the Haloti Ngata. Don't play with me. So, Lamar, prove me wrong. I want you to. I'm ready to add to this tattoo. I got space right here, right there. It's a little bit of space to add this year's Super Bowl. If not now, when? I look at the landscape of football, it doesn't get any easier. We're down to the Final Four. Now, we know you have a very formidable opponent in Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. But we also got to be honest with you. We wanted this. Why would we not? Why would we not want to climb the mountaintop and not slay the beast at the top of the mountain? Respect Josh Allen. You wasn't who we was looking for in the AFC Championship. You wasn't. It's the one that's been running this whole block in the AFC the past 6 years. It's the one that's really been punking everybody in every division in the AFC, in every conference. It's been to 6 AFC championships in a row. We wanted Kansas City. We were having no better. So all I'm saying is, for every Baltimore Ravens fan out there, for everybody that's jumping on a Lamar Jackson bandwagon, who's about to be the He's about to be the reigning, defending, two-time MVP champion of the world. But he can do all that if he don't prove me wrong, if he doesn't break the mold, if he doesn't usher in a brand new athlete and a brand new way of thinking and a brand new way of winning football games at the highest form, it's all for naught. But I think this Sunday he will prove me wrong. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. You know what I'm saying? Definitely like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. We're going to do some more sports, man. I know I got a little pizzazz for the sports things, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you agree that, again, Lamar Jackson has the opportunity to break the mold for a primarily running quarterback? In order to go to the Super Bowl, I think he does. I think he has to prove me wrong, and I think he has to prove a lot of the naysayers and doubters wrong. But we riding with you, Lamar. This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto, I ain't just getting started, because